Hi guys, welcome again today. I want to show you guys what this week have shown us. This week was actually profitable. We were able to achieve something this week. We took few trades, but unfortunately, some of the trade that we actually we closed this week was actually we took them like a week before. So I want to show you guys what we are kind of achieved what we kind of achieved this week. It was kind of a blessed week for us. Let me just show you guys the trade that I was able to close this week. Okay, you see, here is the trade that I actually took this week. I had this CADCHF was actually a week before. I opened it by 11th, sorry, by okay, the first one I opened it on third of this month. So I opened the second one by 7th. So but it was closed by 13th. So it was actually a very long trade. I held this one almost 10 days. So it's a swing trade. But unfortunately, I didn't allow it to get to my TP. I closed early. So okay, then BTC, that one was actually a loss, but I was buying BTC when BTC was selling, so that's why. So this GBP card, this trade wasn't supposed to be closed by now. I don't know how it happens. It closed by itself or by mistake. I don't know. All I know is that I came back and I saw this trade was actually supposed to close by Monday, Tuesday, from what I'm actually anticipating. You get what I mean? So I would like to show you guys what I actually saw. So we have GBP card, BTC, and C card CHF. So let me go to my this is okay. So this is GBP card. I don't know if you guys can see it. This is the setup that I actually plot out. So I was expecting the market to like get to this point as my TP. So this is my entry zone. Unfortunately, I've cleared my chart. I would also like to I will redraw it so that people will see exactly what I plot before I execute my trade. So this is my setup. Um I have the that of I'm coming. I have that of this is the GP card. Okay, see where I was anticipating for the GP card for a quite long time. This is 4 hours time frame. I allow it to play out and show me in the lower time frame. So I was able to see a setup on a 1 hour time frame before executing for this. Okay, I was able to see this before anticipating for a buy. This is 1 hour time frame. Why this is 4 hours time frame. So, but coming to that, I have this goal set up, but I didn't actually take this trade. So this is the card CHF. So I waited for a quite long time. You notice that what we have here, we have this market. Market is still on October. It has not gotten to November. I was actually looking at the trade and I was hoping for market to sell off at that point. So, but coming to the chart, let me draw out what I actually saw and execute. I would like to, okay, let's go back to our trading view. We have this, let's make it a full screen. So first of all, we are looking at this card CHF. This is the trade that we actually took. But let me redraw it. I've cleared my chart. So I have this. How I sold from this point. I sold from this point. Yeah, I actually sold from this point. So, but the reason why I actually took this trade here is because we have a clear liquidity sweep that happened right here. We have a liquidity sweep that happened right here. It's very clear, and I have my inducement here. I have this as my inducement. So my selection was like this. Yep, like this. So my initial TP was at this point, but I know I'm not going to head to this point. So I closed at this place here. See, so I was on this trade. The first push that happened, I was in the trade. It triggered me and it pushed down to this point. So this one, I entered this one by third of that month. It was triggered by third of November. So pushing down here, coming back here on 7th. So I was up. I executed another one that pushed to this point. That happens to be the close of the profit of my card CHF. So coming to the GP card, I have this. So this trade, I don't know why it closed early, but I'm still looking out to buy more because market is still on the discount zone. Still on the discount zone. So here was where I bought from this point. So but why my stop loss was below this point here, because I have this zone, I have this wick right here that I want to cover. So my TP, my full TP was actually slightly above. My TP was here. My TP was at this peak here. Sorry, at this point right here. Yeah. This is my full TP. So see this push that actually happened. So it was pulling back. I don't know how it happened. My trade actually closed somewhere here. But if there is any pull down that is going to happen next, I'm entering back on that trade, because this trade is not supposed to close. You need to take out this zone right here. So if the trade took out this zone right here and start pulling back, it's now invalid for me. I have to look for another setup. But for now, on GBP card, I'll be looking for buys only buys. So but for now, the one I entered actually closed. So let me show you guys what I actually execute on BTC. I have BTC. So BTC was kind of massively dropping these days. I don't know what's going on, but if you see on a higher time frame, which is 4 hour time frame, you have a clear sweep here, a clear sweep here, and we have this point here to be our inducement. I have this point to be my inducement. So, and also this point will be my discount zone for buying, my point of interest. So I waited, I saw this thing happening, I saw this reaction happening at this point. Look at this reaction that is happening. I saw this push, I saw this break here, I saw this break here. So I saw this break here, and before this break there is a liquidity sweep that happened right here. Look at it. Before this break there's a sweep that happened right here. So and this happens to be an inducement. Sorry, this happened to be an inducement for me on a lower time frame. If you go on, let's say on 1 hour time frame, you will see what I'm actually saying. Okay, look at it. Look at it very well. You see that I have my sweep right here. I have my breakup structure. I have, okay, let me notate it so that you understand what I mean. I have my liquidity sweep right here. I have my breakup structure. I also have my inducement. So my point of interest was actually at this point right here. So this is where I was buying from. This is where I was buying from. I was buying from this point right here. So unfortunately, the mitigation happened by the next morning. This drop happened and took me out on a loss. So it was a loss trade. So out of the three pairs that I took, which is BTC, GBP card, and CAD CHF. So I have two winning trade and two winning currency pairs and BTC. So it's a profitable week, as you can see here. So this is it. So and on CAD CHF that I took, I made about 140, yeah, $140 from there. I lost about $30 on BTC and I made 22, which on GBP card. The GBP card shouldn't be closed by now, but I still have to like re-enter when market pull down to my entry zone again and see what comes out then. Yeah, that's all for this time around.